Okay, Asia session done. Asia session for me starts at 7 a.m. So 15 minutes to 20 minutes before, I'm flipping through my pairs, marking off my signal days. In Asia, I only trade the Asia pairs as well as Nikkei and gold. 7 a.m., I'm focused on Nikkei. Nikkei had a signal day, a fake out day. At the time, daily breakout level was bearish, weekly, monthly, all bearish. Previous broke out below previous month low, broke out below previous week low, and faked out the previous year high. So I was looking for a high of the day sell, waiting for an H8 high fake out, and it never faked out. So no trade on the Nikkei. Gold, I was bearish, I think, and it never triggered an H8 high. So did not look at Nikkei and gold. I was looking at Nikkei, but never gave me an entry. So then I focus on the Forex pairs. So quite a few signal days on the Forex pairs. I put them all in one table. I definitely don't want to be looking at all 6 of them. I want to trade only the best ones. So on the signal days, I'm usually trading the trend retracement setup, previous H8 fake out, peak of day session, previous day peak has to be untriggered and going in the direction of the day breakout level. 3-star setups, my favorite setup to take. So 7 a.m. See if I can get replay going. So I'm looking through to see which are the best pairs to trade and if I can reduce any of these. So Aussie NZD already broke out below previous day low. GBP NZD broke out below the previous day low. So those were immediately out. Didn't need to look at them at all. And between these 4 pairs, since I'm looking for sells on all of these, I'm looking for an H4 or H8 high fake out. So the H8 or H4 high fake out on Swiss JPY was above the day breakout level, would be about around here. So if price gets above there, right, I'm looking at the last daily breakout level, I'm bullish above, bearish below. So if I want to sell, I don't want to be selling when I'm technically bullish on the day. So I was able to reduce this one. I didn't look at CHF JPY. The breakout levels on EJ and CADJ were all going in the right direction. So the breakout level on EJ is up here. So the H8 or H4 triggered would be here. It would still be bearish. Same thing with CADJ. So I was able to reduce that pair to just, so now I was just looking at these 3. So 7 a.m., looking for an H4, H8 high fake out. Didn't have one here, didn't have one here, had one on GA. So GA was the one that I was focused on. So 7 a.m., Tokyo market open. I was looking for it already faked out the H4 high, was looking for a fake out of the H1 and the M15 in order to take it down. Instead, the market pushed down instead. So the way that I entered there is I look at the last M15 breakout level and I enter when the M1 closes below that. So I entered here and I had my stop loss just above the M15 high. Targeting, first target was previous day low, second target is at the week breakout high where my alert is. So usually I'll put my stop loss above the high of the day, but in this case I put it here because on the M15 you had a bunch of inside bars. You have an inside bar here, which creates a range of the previous bar. Extend the highs and lows, and that creates a range. And I think there was another one here, right? So my stop loss is protected by this range. So as long as my stop loss is above this range, then I'm okay. So that's why my stop loss was not at the high of the day. Stop loss was at high of the range, right? So once price got down to the previous day low, I took some partials, and now I'm waiting for this to trigger and see what I can do over here. So the reason why I'm targeting breakout high is if you look at the weekly chart or the H1 weekly levels. Here is the last week breakout high. Last week triggered previous week high. When you're above a week breakout high and you trigger the previous high, that's a breakout reversal. Did it again this week, triggered previous week high, came back down, faked it out. That's a breakout reversal, then broke below previous week low. So when you break below a previous week low, it's a counter trend breakout. So counter trend breakouts almost always will go back down to the breakout level. And at this breakout level, I'll be looking for either a false breakout, continuation down, or if it fakes out the previous low, it'll go back to becoming a breakout continuation. So looks like I'm going to hit my TP real soon here. Yeah, so that's why I targeted that. And now we'll see what price does next. But that was the setup for today. Daily trend signal day, daily pushing down, faked out the previous month high, below previous week low. Weekly and monthly are bullish, but I like the counter trend breakout on the week. And that was it. Uh, there was no setup on JPY. I did check it, triggered the H4 or H8 sometime around here. Yeah. And then it just shot up, same like the Nikkei. So there was no setup for me on this, just continued up. Yep. So that was it. Took one trade on GA. My rules allowed me to stay out of all the other ones. And that's it. Now waiting for London.